Yeah, I'm a paladin.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
but shouldn't we remove Vinor and Royal?
You gotta wait.
And if we're removing them, shouldn't we bring Carl in on short notice?
Guys, because we have been gone for so long, and two of our group has been having issues, and here's the thing, I can't just up and vanish people.
Okay,
They will stay
Because
in
we
town.
are currently all awake.
okay, should we just assume that they return back to town to give
Guys,
message about the missing child
Lumen?
then?
Just give
Lumen,
it a
I
moment.
am the dungeon master.
Okay.
Just play the game normal. Please. Okay, so you guys managed to find what two of your group had figured out was a deity.
Oh no.
Now, I'm a little foggy here because it's been over a month on who it
It's
was.
been 2 months, basically.
I think Kiaran was one of the two.
Kiaran and Vinor. Vinor had a higher role than Kiaran at that, so Vinor might actually know, or could have been the one that actually had the relationship to that deity.
It is possible, but they never gave me their deity, and they would not respond to me. So I'm kind of stuck on that. The girl had just woken up after being healed. She looks a little groggy, but she's actually about the same size as Lumen if you go by height. Anything you guys are going to try to ask her or do? You guys had just fended off the monsters.
Lumin walks over with Kaylala in tow behind her as she holds up her slate to towards the child. The slate spelling out, "How are you feeling?"
I am doing quite well. What are you all doing here? She would ask.
Lumin turns to the rest of them, then wipes the slate before writing down her response. "We were looking for a missing child."
I think that child was you.
What a
It does fit your
coincidence.
It does fit your description.
She would facepalm a bit and roll her eyes. I may look like a child, but I am not. Why does everyone
Well, we
assume
still
that?
found you. I smile. So does that one, I say, and just point to Lynn.
I am older than
Lumin
all of you
puffs her
combined,
cheeks up.
she would say.
What? What did you
She
say?
would say, I am older than all of you combined.
Ah, you're an old hag in a child's body. Creepy.
That's kind of rude.
Apologies.
Okay.
Stop stepping on the child.
What sorcery is this? I know a lot about sorcery, but not this.
Vasico just got bonked with a spiritual hammer for 9 points damage.
Angry child.
Okay, that's not enough to be massive damage, but almost.
Oh, it could have been a whole lot more.
I'll sigh, take a step to the side. Damn. Children these days, no manners.
Like I said, I am no child.
Still no manners.
Lumen, looking a bit bewildered, takes a few steps back to, remove herself from the altercation.
While this is going on, Lucifer vanishes.
Oh no. Our
Wait, what?
table is
Lucifer
broken.
has vanished.
God damn it.
No trace
He
left
he
behind.
probably had some good stuff on him.
There was no sound either when he vanished.
Well, he usually does that.
He was the farthest one away from you, and the easiest one to do this without you knowing.
What?
Vasico, Lumen, Yaren, and Tivra. You have no clue that your sanity anchor has just vanished yet.
If you have a sanity anchor.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
It is bad.
Feel free to continue.
I would not insult her again.
Well,
You
I'm
have
still
to
there.
excuse Vasico. It's a little
He's
scrambled.
Excuse me, I have to be healed.
Oh,
You're
you
How
mean
does
healing
that-
now, do you? You mean healing now,
Old,
do you?
old or not, you're not allowed to just go around hitting people when they come to rescue you.
And she heals you back up to full.
No harm done.
All right.
Well then, thank you very much.
What are
exactly
you
what I asked.
doing all the way out here?
I've been in search of my other half.
Your other
Your
half?
He's in love.
what do
I
you
have
mean
been
by your
here-
other half?
My other half. The other half of me. What you all might think as a twin, I suppose. Though we are not.
Do you, by any chance, need any help?
I have been searching for decades at this point, maybe even centuries, for her.
Masako grins, but then bites his tongue
Don't
before
you?
he says something. Just thinking to himself.
Are you sure she's still out here? If you've been searching for that long?
I am sure
Yeah.
she is out here somewhere.
As this goes on, Lumin starts to rummage through her bag, pulling out another vial and drinks it quietly.
Well, if there's any help, we haven't seen anyone like you from the way we came.
It is not always as someone like me. Nature requires its balance. If there is only good, then there is no bad. If there is no bad, there is no good.
And then
No.
healed me. I grin.
You insulted me first.
Salt. You were the one saying you were old.
I said I was older than you. That doesn't mean I'm old.
I look around at the group, trying to like calculate out. Do you mean without the one disappearing?
You wouldn't know that.
Realizing that
You wouldn't know
Lumin
that.
Would I not?
You would not, because the bull blocking.
Oh well.
Even that fox of yours is older than all of you. She would tell
I
I
you.
mean,
tried to
she
make
got a point.
change.
I
Young
mean,
woman,
what?
Lumen hatched. Valerie said she is older than all of you. She said I was older.
I mean, it would make sense if you consider, like the egg or a few before it actually got, the need to hatch.
Phoenix.
Or rebirth. Lumin looking confused by this statement, as she had been there when Kelala, before she had turned into an adolescent as now.
Valerie would tilt her head
Are
and
you
think for a moment.
sure?
Though I swear she was bigger last time.
I grin
You've
again.
seen her
Not
before?
saying anything.
She would roll her eyes. Of course I've seen her before. She's a messenger.
I look over at Lumin. Did you know this?
Lumin shakes her head. And then she was an egg. Remember?
I remember.
Well,
How does that make
granted,
sense?
they adventurers like you. So either they were cursed or are. More so the curses placed upon druids. That or the true poly. I don't exactly know what they're transforming into. They become the other half of someone who volunteered.
I lightly shake my head. I guess nothing is anymore.
This one was a volunteer. She has been able to live out many lives. Only once she's reached adulthood, however, does her memories start coming back. She was like before volunteering.
That doesn't seem quite practical.
No. Magic rarely is.
No, do not have any family left. Or they wish to protect someone and do not have the power to do so.
Huh.
Illumination slowly darkens as tears well up in her eyes. As out of Lala across the back. Slowly and gently.
A holy symbol on a chain from her pocket. Anyone who wants to fight the symbol can give me a religion check.
Ask her if she said there was another half of.
She would nod.
I thought I did hear that.
How do we roll these things again?
Religion check.
You
Yeah,
click
I get
your
that, but I don't get to
token.
dice. I click on my token, all I get is identify, minor illusion, plant growth, and prestidigitation.
Yeah, where is the...
Yeah, I swear there was a dice roll option here before.
Yeah, it used to be. I don't have it either. Well, let me fix that real quick.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
do.
While you fix that, I'm gonna store the rest
it's
of the pizzas
happening
that I'm not
with
gonna eat.
everyone but
Okay. The first one because I did it by accident.
Wait.
I need to become a GM and do it again.
So I'm guessing Kiala is the good half, then?
and that would be correct. Her other half would be much the opposite in color of her.
There we go. Everyone should now have the button called check.
Damn.
Damn, nice.
Okay, let's roll it. Lumen.
Lumen.
Come. Hey.
Did you manage to fix it?
Hi.
Yes, we fixed it like 5 minutes ago.
The button called check now.
Okay, there it is. I just store the rest of, the pizza in the refrigerator now,
Yeah.
as it has cooled down. So, religion.
Okay. Vesica and Kiaran. You would know that this symbol is that of Sylvalis. Though this person looks nothing like the scriptures depict. Sylvalis is meant to be a male god. Yet you guys know this is a deity.
And that's odd.
Symbol. Look at the deity. Look at the symbol again.
I want reaction.
I'll just accept it as what it is.
How about the rest?
The rest of you aren't quite
Well.
sure. Vesica would know that Sylvalis is the god of nature and balance. So it would make sense if there were two. But it is confusing that this is a female and not.
Maybe it's
I
the female
will
god.
look at her and like, you look like a child, but you're not a child. You also look like a girl is a guy. Straight out.
I used to be.
I shrug. Well, then that clarifies. Done with my questioning.
Lumin left side. She's still completely unsure about how to deal with this situation. Just rests there, stroking Kilala.
I
Watches on.
a flower.
That's a nature, I suppose.
Oh, okay. Okay.
To see if
Totally.
you even there and you know it, if one is there at all. Yeah, you know the rough area where one would.
Meanwhile, I
So she would explain that usually her and her other half are able to find each other in reflections, though she can't find the right reflection to get them out.
It has to be a specific one.
A special magical mirror that was stolen from her over an eon ago.
Hearing this, Lumin perks up slightly as she starts frenetically jotting down before showing it to Kieran. Like tomb with a question mark at the end.
So,
Ew.
The one that went.
Lumin
mirror.
looks towards Tevra and nods.
Valerie would shake her head. I thought it might be, though that is not a mirror. It's a mirror for the departed.
That's inside. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't. In that case, you've been watching.
Do you know who stole it from you?
I do quite recall. It has been quite a long time. And the fact that I humanity while here, that is also another marvel.
I exclaim.
You are quite crazy already.
Out of character, X'd out.
I will go from you to you, I will say.
And place it on Chipper's head.
Just wonder why she did that. Then look at go. Why did it say to you? Isn't it from me to you?
Nope. I will say. Nope, not at all.
Walks a bit further back and sits down at one of the bones through her bag once more, pulling up a small book. And she opens it, starting to write in silence.
Child. Then is there still a lost child out here somewhere?
No, thanks me.
So you could help us get that treasure from.
She would tilt her head slightly. What treasure?
No, they wouldn't to me.
Yeah, they were guarding something.
It looked valuable. At least to them.
I just want the box.
I know you do.
I also want the box.
What are you, a
Looking
cat?
over to you. What?
You said you wanted a
What did-
box. You a cat?
He would turn. Invitation of a cat. Yes,
Yes,
it
it
would.
would.
It is an actual thing, and I could believe I'm actually a cat. Ah.
With this roll. A 15. It's convincing enough for her.
Du vill in actually a cat. Will she enjoy
You
my
sure
performance? What? What were you talking about?
Exactly.
Well, we saved you. Now we want a reward. Come with us to the town, please. Please? Look, I like looking, like I'm begging like a cat. Please? I already performed as a cat before.
Hey, Timber asking, and then her puppy dog eyes. It's like, please, would you come with us to the?
So persuasion.
Is this persuasion from all of us?
No.
$14. Unless everyone asking would be help action, but I don't. 20.
She would sigh and say,
Okay.
alright.
I'll sigh in relief. Oh. Lumen open his box of
Also,
force into
isn't
that.
Snow wet? She asked, pointing to Tibro.
He chuckled softly. Oh, I went for a swim. Oh, and also found these. He pulls out a bottle of pills.
That's why it smelled wet, dog.
Lumen slowly closes the leather-bound book again before putting it back into her bag. As she slowly jumps off the bone that she'd been sitting on.
Though I do wonder what they do. Anyone want to try?
Yes.
He's just
I'll
going to
perk up
give
on the
one. He's going to give one to Vasco.
I'm gonna look at it. Look at her. You're a deity, right? You don't die.
It's not poison if that's what you're asking.
Yes,
Everyone ready to restrain him if he goes crazy?
Hey, everything. Vasco suddenly becomes a female.
booyah, bitches!
He took a
Profile
pill.
picture.
Timber just looks at the bottom pill. Just like, oh. You.
Well, with Vasiko's like already from his description, pictures wouldn't change very much,
Well,
except for
he'd probably get some.
no, he's flat.
Well, I mean, a little bit more than what he's got.
A slight bit.
Also, he wouldn't have a penis in the morning.
I'm not using a weapon, Mooney.
He can't use penis as a weapon now.
Wait, what? I lost my 11.2 inches.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless turn back that.
Well, I assume there is more. This way.
No, you're not. I think I have more pills.
permanent?
I look at you.
He,
I sure
he
hope
cocked
so.
his head.
Cocks her head, looking bewildered.
I will say, I don't look at them.
Valerie.
And in response, not even trying to comprehend the meaning behind Vasico's words. Just
also
this
is now starting to sound
crazy
feminine,
ramblings.
by the way.
Oh my.
Just dismissing it as crazy ramblings.
I just laugh. I mean,
I
He's-
think for a bit, and then look. I probably should undo this moustache now. Should I not?
Lenore has just vanished. And the only one looking that direction would be Vasica.
I will be quite. If I should keep my moustache or not, as I keep that up with prestidigitation, I am not sure if I should be keeping my moustache or not. I will look, Aaron.
clean slate for the next drinking competition.
Fine, I say. Then, you know. So, we're not there. I say
What?
kind of nonchalantly. Yeah, she kind of just faded off its existence. God, she was.
Lumin's eyes
Either
widen
way.
as he looks to the side where Renor had been standing just moments before.
I look around. Where?
Like, another point where she stood. Right there, approximately. Right next to Limin. I just say this as if, like, nothing unusual happens. As if it's just a
What?
normal
No.
occurrence.
Don't just disappear, Vasico. Or
Well, she
Vaseca,
did.
if that's what you want to be called now.
I had a vasectomy! Vasectomy!
Yes, you did.
We didn't know what a vasectomy is. In fact,
I had a vasectomy?
Yes.
We're really not.
Well, it's modern with
I
magic.
guess.
It's modern with magic.
Oh god.
Vasectomy.
She doesn't? I thought that was a feature she had. Look, she's like. I thought you could disappear! Would have said something.
Why didn't you?
You know, like these, I say, I grope myself. A new feature! I thought we'd all get some of those.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
You got. No, wait. You should also get some.
Timros of these, right? And he's just
One
he
for
just
each.
he just gives Adam oh yeah at a time.
Hmm.
So
Lumin walks over Vaseko, handing her
Thanks,
before
sweetie.
walking back towards the rock.
Going to
Around.
accept the warning, Vasco, because this entire
Obvious.
conversation with 5 minutes of taking the call.
Obviously, I will accept the warning. The spot in my little bag of holding. I'm not stupid. I might turn someone else to another gender at some point.
In my pocket, just you never know. You never know when you might
And also we'll see me if it turns out or not.
Okay, so I handed it over. So I marked that down.
More? What do you mean 3 more? Who are you giving pills to exactly?
I gave Lumen. I gave one to I forgot the one to Karen. Yeah.
Oh, so Lumen has 0 pills.
Well,
Yes.
Classic has one internally, right? Or do I have 2?
Yeah. Two on. You have 2 on you. You have Karen has
I'm one
one.
in me. Okay.
3.5 men.
Well, I will just accept my new condition.
And now you guys realize that Trevor's the only guy now of your group. That is if you're not counting Lucifer, who has stayed away for quite a while. Where is he?
Maybe put a Vinor. I shrug.
Look at this. Lumen starts running past through the trees and bushes,
I
trying
don't
to
get what
look
the
for
fuss is
Lucifer.
about. I shrug. No, there. They will at some point later. That's how people work.
People aren't keys.
Well, he would just pay, a year, 2 years at a time. Then we'd just come back at a random point. You know,
I would tell you, but I don't think I should. You were too.
kill the werebears.
What if Winor shows up here? I mean, if you disappear from one place, you would come back the same place, wouldn't you?
Well, we moved and my father still came back.
Are you suggesting we go back to town without the now apparently invisible? I just on a point where she was last seen and just wave my arms around. No. She ain't. She's not invisible. She's gone.
Well, at least if she comes back here, she'll know the way back. It's a safe bet anyway. If she's gonna come somewhere, that will be the town. We can't stay here waiting. My father is there for years waiting.
Fair enough. She's smart enough to find her way back.
Yeah.
Lumen,
And
in
he
your
loses.
way, you find Lucifer's revolver on the ground.
Lumen now has a weapon with range.
And it only has in it. Meaning, he vanished and he didn't have his weapon. His Peacemaker revolver.
Wow.
Can we see Lumen from our standpoint?
I'm copying
No, the bones are
the
recording.
stuff here. I'm dropping it into Lumen's thing. You guys currently see where Lumen is, unless you are on the other side of the dragon.
Standing with deity. Come back. So
I'm just run and look for the little one?
Morph and disappear, and that will so.
I should also look for blue before we leave.
And weapon.
Lumen just
Lumen?
stands there. Not moving.
So what
Lumen?
exactly is underground here?
Lumen is probably holding right now Lucifer's weapon.
I look at Lumen.
Never
Oh,
seemed
nice
to let
fight.
go of. That he never seemed to let go of, by the way.
I stare at the gun for a moment and just. That's not good.
Maybe he just, disappeared so fast he couldn't bring it.
And you
Shrug.
think that's better?
Yeah. At least he didn't go. At least he went down without a fight, which means if he was going down with a fight, he would be clinging onto that gun, which means he had to fight.
How that works.
Well, I go.
We won. We lost 2.
I
I'm
think
not
that's a
sure if we
great
should call
trade-off.
that a
No reward for taking the other ones back. This one we get a reward from. I call that a striking success.
The reward is nice.
Yeah. Lucifer just shot me anyway. Minor was nice though. I might miss her until she returns.
Maybe though. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Well, you know how it is with people. They don't just disappear.
Well, clearly they do.
See, then there is no problem.
Lumen's pale hands clenches Lucifer's revolver.
To Lumin and place a head on her head. Of all the weapons, that one's just a magical one. You got another revolver in town. I say, don't worry. He's strong. In worst case, he comes fly away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to comfort Lumen. It's probably. I'm sure he's fine.
That's just me.
What I've seen of whoever he is.
Resilient.
Maybe bad.
Lumen shakes her head as she holds up.
Maybe
He's
it's a
gonna-
clue.
Silently stating that he wouldn't have left.
I will look at
I-
Lumen. How else would we know that, the even thing behind for us to follow? We should go back and see if there's any, traces of. Maybe they make there's a trail.
Lumen gently away the as she looks around if she could spot anything. Anything.
You see the blueprints of Lucifer, but nothing indicating he left from that spot.
Lumen sleep footprints as her back starts to shiver.
Remember when we was going to the other place with the mirror? Lucifer just up and vanished as smoke, turning into crows, landing in the trees.
Of birds.
They were quiet.
It is eerily quiet outside of the.
I tried to comfort the little one. That's all I tried to do. He might have just flown. We only met Minor in town. She might have a similar ability. You know, they could just up and left for some reason. They'll be back. Don't you worry.
Maybe we should just get out of here.
Lumen holds up her slate with town.
I nod. I'd rather not have any more of you disappear.
But about that treasure?
Lumen
can go
walks
back
up
for
and
the
tugs
treasure.
Kieran as she has put away both slate and gun.
I hug Lumen and gently pat her head. It's okay. We'll be okay.
Valerie would hug Lumen from behind and try to help cheer her up by giving her a small flight.
What?
She would take off into the sky with wings and fly around with Lumen in her arms.
Lumen, looking shocked at the sudden flight, really what she should do.
It also gives Lumen a better view of the area while in the air.
Sure.
You can actually see the entire area when she lifts you up. So basically, it's just zoom out. The entire skeleton of the long dead dragon.
Very long dead dragon.
The very big dragon, yeah.
Very long dragon.
That light would have been the size of the map.
Yep.
If not larger.
Actually,
Yeah,
it's not even fully
actually
on.
larger because that's half the spine.
Yep.
Okay, so it's long and yeah.
But this
Jesus Christ.
just
It really is. Eyes widen as she takes in the new view. Relaxing from the mounting tension.
when finally do it for another couple minutes before landing back down.
Regaining her balance, she turns towards what was her name again? Valerie?
Yes.
And bows courteously.
Valerie would smile.
Did you have fun?
A slight nod as she looks back with a short towards Valerie.
Who is drawing on the map? Why?
I need markers.
What do you mean?
So I wanted to go see if I could steal the crossbows.
Did we
The
head back?
crossbows are old and look like they're ready.
Well, seems good to me. I'll use mending. That repairs damage on things. And
Okay, so are you all heading back to town? Blue does not seem to come back. Who hating him does not look worried about him.
Okay.
Okay, so it disappeared like poof. You didn't just disappear too.
No, Blue was out.
Ah, okay. Out for his own little kinky adventure, I see. Knowing the two of you.
Guys head back. Or do you stay in the area where two of your friends just vanished?
The town.
Yeah, that's a resounding yes. Who would be returning?
I still want to have a look with those rare creatures now that we have deity with us.
Yeah, sure. But all agreeing to return to town as soon as you finish looking, right?
Okay. I'm gonna have us head back to town here. Give me a minute. The weird creatures and the guardian wolves were there. Though it looked like they had a change of rotation.
Then?
Though the guardian
The other creatures were the werebear, the wereturn, and were.
yes.
I would
Oh.
love to do some persuasion there, though.
But you have a little tiny SMR with
Yes. I was going to see if I could persuade one of them to bite me.
gonna be that stupid.
Care of those two.
Okay. So, you guys make it back to the Gracious Rabbit. You find that you've completed the quest, and you guys get this. Though Valerie would hold out a bow that is light blue in color and asking who's the archer of your group.
I mean, that's basically Kieran, right? And he does have a bow and arrow.
Not too bad with a long range weapon.
She will give the quiver and bow to Kiaran then and say, "This used to be the bow of a young warrior princess. Though she has long since given up on adventuring, and at this point is like,
Wow.
the bow with a amethyst pendant.
It's beautiful.
The chain looked like it could come undone and be worn. The bow and quiver looked very similar. Though you'd notice there was only 5 arrows in.
They special arrows?
Smile. That is for you to find out.
Surprises. What about
She would
surprises?
say, "This is the weapon that most of us have tried to make similar copies of. With
Oh.
the effect of what happened when this one was created."
Should have the boots of Elvenkind too, because it gives advantage to sneak. Keeping a thief and
Tira should have the boots of striding.
we can all agree on that.
Just increases. What is your strength, Tira?
Like 16 or plus 3. Yeah, 16 strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oopsie. I will finish fixing this.
It just jump lagged. Okay. Oh well. Thinking you could now pass over enemies without But you can't, as you don't gain a height higher. Because you pass within the 5. You can move through enemy space without actually losing over it. That doesn't take any extra movement to jump. Of 6, you can jump straight over the enemy instead of going around.
I also would take fall damage, most likely.
No, you get up to height.
Oh.
But if you move beyond the attack of opportunity,
What's up?
you jump quite a
I
lot.
just found some really cool D&D slots.
Okay.
It's
I will
literally
tell you
like
what
a
those
D-
ones are later, Kiara, but
Yep.
essentially you don't buy arrows anymore.
Neat.
You just want to fill up your. But unless you're actually taking the amulet off, this is all I'm going to tell you about your level.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a longbow with the wild magic added to it.
Ooh.
And this one's special. I think you'll like it.
I was a second.
So, divvied up your loot.
Yeah. For some of it.
Okay. You would notice in the tavern,
Oh boy, here we go.
talking with them.
I'm more interested in who gets what of the loot. Who gets loads.
Well, I'm just gonna since I divided on 4.
Yeah.
What? I ignore that. Though I really hope that would my class.
Now you've used up the good roll.
Yeah, shit.
Okay.
Too much combat this session, unless we're actually going out again.
You guys managed to turn this quest in, and you see this new girl sitting with Precious and Militia.
Take the middle one, you took the bottom. Traitor.
So, what do you all do?
Still feeling down due to all the disappearances. other things, walks up towards her room.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to go greet the new girl because I know everyone else in the tavern.
I'll be following.
Lumen wasn't paying attention. She's still a bit stressed out.
Who's the one next to me? I always forget their names.
The one down below you is Militia. The one in the green is Precious. And the one that's standing next to you of the group is Kiaran.
Yeah. Alicia, Precious, who's your new friend here?
Precious would look over at her and at Militia and say, this is Chelsea. Asked her to come in regards to your, request. She would say.
One with missing.
No, the other one. About your show?
Oh, the one about. Sorry, I'm not. I keep.
The carriage.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I asked her if it's easier for artificers such as yourself to enchant normal everyday objects.
Aren't artificers ones that
They tinker, they build, they can do quite a bit of things.
it's Kelsey, right?
She would nod.
It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to make your acquaintances.
Continue you both.
Shout my hand.
Well, she would just bow. It looks like she's not used to shaking people's hands for whatever reason, maybe.
I'll smile. Okay,
Yeah, look like a Vaseka.
I smile.
Hey, Vaseka, are you feeling any tingling or sensation? You know, pop back to your original form?
This is
Nice.
relatively comfortable.
I mean, there's always more pills if you need to go.
Stay like this for a while.
You're very cute.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, here's the fun part. Kiara, now you can get back over.
She could do
I
that.
bet I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Be sexy to this guy as well.
But proper without it being weird.
Oh yes, she could. She did when I was drinking and got drunk.
I have an idea, but I'm should I ask? I forget her name, but should I ask?
Ask for what?
Grab up, make one.
You should those for. They're not really useful here. Not unless you just want to send it away.
So they're pretty useful where I was from. Fair point.
And this is her just being prejudiced on grappling hooks.
So what would you what would you say would be better?
I don't know, a whip?
Out of character. I can't say it. Whip?
She would nod.
Works more weapon.
It is. Think about it. And it doubles as a rope.
You could probably swing on it too,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not that heavy.
Does anyone disagree with this splitting of the loot?
Sad I can't use spell scrolls and add it to my spell list.
Yeah. That seems to be the best. It seems to be you that have the best use of that one.
I think I have it on my
Well, it's a healing word without using your spell slot.
yeah.
Anyone without it too.
True.
That's why I said anyone could have the healing word. Tivra.
So, you have Chelsea here talking about how a whip is a very versatile and useful weapon.
Can't say I disagree.
Say I disagree either.
It is practical.
She says it can be
I
used in more than just a casual setting.
Absolutely.
I'm
I
How much would it cost to make a whip?
Get a deep for 150 silver.
I won. just to have it in my back pocket.
Anyone else wanting to?
Would like one.
That's to anyone else.
Give me one.
Well, say that considering I'm not there. Lumen
Proficiency
whipping
with it.
action. I mean, could you imagine Lumen with a
Well, to
Marshall.
imagine if Masico had one without proficiency, they'd have a 50% getting tied up in whip.
You just have, not -2 attack itself.
I was
Yeah.
But the whip seems a lot of fun, especially in my new shape.
I look over to Vasco. Are you responsible enough for a whip?
Depends on the price.
I don't
noticed Lumen heading off in a depressive state to bed. Because the rest of the group was there. You had realized that when you came in.
Go check on the low one.
Nah.
mean, I don't know where they sleep. He's just gonna cock his head. I don't know where that is.
They fall soon.
Mm.
I'm just gonna run off and see if she's okay.
arrive at the room, you notice that the box is no longer there.
But Lumen's there?
And no, both Lumen and the box is gone.
Lumen. Reappear. Guess not then. Uh,
Well, I assume he comes back too. Just like
Sure.
yes, and the other two of our friends, they will come.
I'm sure she's okay.
She's very good at it.
So, anyone else asking Chelsea for anything? Anyone?
I'm thinking. They're an artificer, you say?
An artificer.
Still don't got time to wait for things to be created.
We're probably in back. So
Yeah, with the minimum time it could take to create an item. Well, the player is the minimum of 1 week, regardless of value.
I mean, if we end the session in the Gracious Rabbit, we could just have like a time skip.
Don't hide.
Exactly, since moment with Inquest.
Well, I am thinking. What is the limitations of what can be done?
The locations are to get materials from a mine to the south of the crossing, or to try to help Val find this mirror.
Hmm.
And trust me, the
She would
mine
be
is going to be
quite
some.
knowledgeable.
The mine is questions.
She would be quite knowledgeable.
Oh, what?
The artificial girl. She would be quite knowledgeable.
She has decent intelligence.
Say that I won't take it in public. Have if she could help.
So what do you need?
Well, it's a item I found. I don't really know what this, so but I think it might be dangerous, and I would just like if you could tell me something about if you have seen anything like it.
Okay, go ahead and show me.
I will take out wrapped in a cloth. I will take out the the, the cube die with its faces and warn her not to look. This warning said so.
I would look it over, poke one of the sets of eyes, and the box opens. Is that all you needed?
And
Mm,
is there anything in my little box?
Oh, these 6 rings inside box.
6 rings? That's awesome.
4 look identical.
I will close the.
2 are.
So all of them are identical. Well, 2 and 2 is identical. Is that what you say?
2 rings are identical. And 4 rings are identical out of the 6.
I will close back the box, then poke the eye again if I can open myself.
Would open.
I will close it.
It does not open. It only seems to work on that one side.
I'll keep all the way around without looking directly into the faces.
Let's see. Now here's the thing. You're gonna find that is open, and it has a different set of items inside.
Okay, what's inside that one?
Oh god. Because it's
Okay. I'm glad I figured out. I'm glad I take care of this one. Next, I'm gonna give her a. What does that quote unquote mean?
okay, what do you think it means? Tell me what you think it means and I will tell you if you are right.
Blind. I
It's
might
like one
not
of
see
your
anything in the dark.
it's like one of your freaking items.
Yeah, I feel like this is like night vision, so we'll see. Like you look around at night.
Everything will look dark, like it's at night.
They have dark vision, so basically everything will just look normal when I look through them.
But you have two party members that you've had to specifically go out at night with. If you think about it.
Well, I
They're
will
called the Night
take
Sight 6000.
Well, I'll leave them in there, and that is all I find. Those 6 rings and the 2
I will
goggles.
tell you what the rings are, but you don't know.
Oh yeah, because I was planning on identifying them, each of them, either attuning or identifying that way, which will learn me everything. Spending an hour with it.
Excuse me, I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay. I guess the 4 rings are water breathing then.
Basically, it's being able to distances.
Wait a moment, is this all items?
It's basically like you can use it ethically with each other.
Yeah, I'll just ask if these things are also like my
Well, basically,
items,
you're
like
talking
the ring.
if you're using it, I should say.
Yeah, but I was just thinking, is these things like
First one, the goggles, are like your item.
the other ones are normal. Just my speed to half as if I'm walking in resistant water. They will let me walk on water. Okay. Did I do what I will discover when I spend an hour with each of them?
Yeah, you'd wind up learning this. She'd say these goggles look to be quote unquote with the air quotes on it.
Seems fun. I smile. Good to me. I say with a smirk. Already devising a. Are they enchanted or magical? Is that why they are like that, or is it?
Of the 8 items are magical.
Fine. I can drop it back into my bag of holding.
What you would be confused about is how did these goggles fit in the cube with the rings?
At this point.
You're just permanently confused.
So her. I ask her, if I just hand you, if I have, challenge of making the coolest thing you can out of them.
Ding.
I'm back.
I was like, I expect you to do.
Lumin slowly comes waddling down the stairs again. Down around the table as well.
Bud, how you doing?
Well, her lower lip slightly red.
I just
Bye.
pat her head.
Are you awake with this?
I'm not done with these things yet. Would make a set down there.
You also notice within this time that there are remnants of sleep in her eyes.
And resting?
Lumin nods again.
That's good. Rest is good for you.
I'll pull this stuff out of my bag. Just lay them down flat and say, what do you think you could make out of this? What's the coolest imaginable thing you can make of this?
Why are you
Oh,
offering
no.
the chaos staff?
Because I got another weapon, and I do believe, a bit of chaos in there would be fun. I know
First
how to
off,
check on XP.
if that is the wild magic item, it can only downgraded.
Well,
Just so you are
with
aware.
I know, but still. Well, that depends on what you can make out of this. If you just make something we told you, that don't close to the alchemy.
It would to the alchemy.
Ah.
But you could
I mean,
say,
the closest things
could
you
make
guys
you
have to an
something.
alchemy.
Really need the weapon.
I mean,
Well,
the closest is Lumin, and that's not much.
I'll take the weapon back.
The materials. Go back to her workshop earlier and say, congratulations, you are a mother.
Hey, what common apply have we made?
Oh no.
You know exactly what this is.
Yeah.
I'm going to show.
Right, this thing. For lots of these interesting, quite relatively powerful items. Well, except for them. Except for them would be relatively powerful monster items. Along with the magic of the pixie dust.
I'm just.
You're a mother?
Yes, I am. It's a mother.
So it's a
And
living
soon,
creature, a hybrid.
and then I take out a pill and say, child, hide her in. Holding up one of the gender bender pills.
I
I am concerned.
I am trying to find it.
No, you're
I am
different.
really trying to find it. Not have it in here? I don't have it in this one. But essentially, I will make a handout here. Give me a second to find the item. Oh. So, this a hybrid monster type egg thing.
Is a chimera, or at least a chimeran subspecies.
Mm-hmm.
It comes to like if though. Thing I was thinking about. The homunculus creature. Mm, drag it in, put this in the thingy.
Thingy?
It should be. I found out.
Okay. What she would say is it will grow quickly till it's able to be on its own.
I'll smile and I'll thank her. Thank you so much. I want to be a name this egg.
I am still trying to things picture. I'm finding it, which is funny.
What I think is Mooney.
Somewhere in my folder, but computer being slow at trying to find it because it's been months since I found it.
I just
And clearly you got it out of wedlock.
well.
I'll
No.
say, and careful, it will imprint on the first creature.
Looking over at Vaseko, you're holding that egg at all times. Got it?
I will keep it as close to me as I can, I say. I will look at her and say, are you able to make any way of safely presuming that I can keep this egg on my body at all given times?
I could try to make you an egg pouch.
That I could hide on my clothes so it wouldn't be anyone else before.
Let's see. I might have the picture here. Did I? Oh yeah. There it is. That is the egg.
Oh no.
And
Oh
I
no.
can't
just so
see.
you guys are aware from it.
Oh, yay! It's a little chaos bean.
I can't see it.
Uh,
Ah,
God.
Yes.
little Chromia girl.
Oh.
Where are you sending the pictures at?
They're in the game.
Oh,
I know what that is. I wanna try something.
yeah, they're not showing up for me.
Air rock in the game.
Oh,
Okay.
And
And I wanna open it in my bag and try to put the egg in the cube, see if it can fit in there.
it doesn't fit in the compartment with
Even if I take out
while
the
you're
goggles.
holding another item, another side is able to be.
What?
And somehow this giant egg inside this cube that is only the size of your palm. This egg is about the size of your
That's.
head.
I wanna wrap it up in the coat I got, the cloth wrap. I wrapped the egg in that.
Okay.
Or and fuzzy as I put it into the cube. Oh, opening other one. Didn't I need to open the other one where the empty space for the goggles was before?
You do not
So I
have
can
to
open
open
this
the
compartment.
goggle open this one now.
Wait, I have a coat of trimmed rabbit fur. It's in my inventory.
Yeah, I got one too. Oh, you got
Right.
that last. Links for one should go to
The egg, yeah.
Tivra. The links for. I thought that Tivra was the one that got the last one. But if Tivra haven't got. Tivra, do you have any warm clothes?
no.
No. The vest for instead. As Lumin already had a warm cloth. I thought that Lumin was the one that did warm. How many potions do you have, eh?
3, 2 normal, 1 oh, 1 normal and 2 bigs.
And you had how many?
Uh,
I think Lumin should take all of the potions.
Yeah, because I can manually pull. I'm trained in that.
Lumin, you take all 3 potions of healing. The healing word spell. I am not sure. I would actually say Garen, because just in case healing. Elves.
So 3 normal healing potions.
Yes.
I have
There we
like
go.
4 potions of greater healing.
Yeah, now I have, with the 3 you gave me, I have 4 potions of healing and 2 potions. In addition to my own little alchemicals on even basis.
Yeah, I also have 8 potions of healing myself. And I think Kieran has something akin to the same.
I think so.
That's good.
I have healing potions.
Yeah. I went there and added the vest to you as well. So you have that.
Thank
And
you.
boots.
Chelsea would say that she does need some materials to help finish your carriage. And those materials can be found at a mine.
Let's go mining!
Sounds safe. Is there anything we should be prepared for? When
We
helping
we
with the items.
Materials are rare, though it also seems to take a while back from mine.
Well, those people.
No, because those who doesn't come back the first day have sounding just
Okay,
as
she would-
confident.
Okay, I'm gonna take us all to the map here. You were she's talking about?
Oops.
Whoopsie.
She's talking about a mine here.
And where are
It
we
is
right
several
now?
days travel to get there. Though, Tibra, you would recognize this location. It's where you went before you lost card.
In 1 minute, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Is it, you know,
I'm saying
okay. Are we allowed to get a long rest before we travel out again?
oh yeah, you can. That out this material that is found in this. And here, it is likely going to be 2 sessions within the cave. The cave itself.
Then we should just keep this session as RP have some.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next session will be traveling down there.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes. Is all we want to do for today? Let you guys get
I
your
mean,
long
we can
rest?
still. I mean, we can keep going, just hanging out. But
Yeah.
Sorry, you're back.
Yes. There's nothing.
No.
Sure. Feel free to do the
ah, yes, my favorite aspect.
What happened?
uh, you were just told that to have your carriage ready for you, she will need a material for a cave that she assumes it's material. Just a while for people to come back from the cave. And she pointed out where the mine was to recognize the area.
Also, Lilith, next time you complain, do you want a protic?
Sure, why not?
RP. Anything else?
Wondering when the boy would be back.
The boy?
Blue would be in the morning.
Okay.
Uh, close up and prepare for, I guess, before
Mhm.
bed.
All
Yeah.
right.
I will look at Kieran. So,
Lumin propping it up in front. Then as it spells out, thank you for the flying.
So, little
I look
one,
at the tavern.
returning of your diet. You felt rather light in the flight.
Tibra's going to go try to get some herbs or try to find some herbs around town.
Looking for shots and goes to sit besides her.
I look at the
But
tavern owner and ask, "Are you opposed to firing off arrows inside the tavern?"
I wouldn't do it inside the tavern. Because if you don't know what the arrows are, well, it could get messy.
Fair enough. Anyone want to join me outside and
I
see what
want
this
to
puppy
join
can
you.
do?
Kieran, I do not currently know what your arrows are right now. I will have to look it up later.
Lumin nods
play
as
with them
she
later.
tugs at Kieran's sleeve.
Yes.
I roll,
She looks towards the arrows in the quiver and then back up to you. As she towards the exit. Knowing it's just woods out there and swamp anyway.
If what the arrows do, should I wait with firing some arrows?
Lumin shrugs. She holds it. Knowing is good.
Well, thing that you figure out.
Hmm. Well, seeing the arrows, what else are you going to do?
I got herbs. I was just waiting for you to call for a check.
Blue is usually the one who goes and gets herbs for you.
Buy some alchemical supplies from Grace to make use of the fiend essence that she gathered a few sessions ago.
She would say 5 gold for the supplies.
The fiend essence to make it usable.
To get a alchemical supply kit.
I mean, I think I already have an alchemical. I can check.
That's good, mother.
Seems
Yes,
like
I
I
have.
have to buy the alchemical supply kit.
Yep.
gonna make part. Come
I
on.
smile. I smile at her. You know, now that blow to the Loki.
Take a seat.
She approached the other, asking with her slate whether she could borrow the kitchen. For alchemical purposes.
Nod. Say feel free.
She then walks over to the kitchen, preparing experiments.
What I love is that Alicia had no comments on that.
It's Wonderland.
Like,
Expect
yeah,
the
that-
unexpected.
I take some pieces of cloth and make bow. Like, do I need a check for that, or am I just talented enough to make?
Oh, very talented.
Dex intelligence.
Dex and intelligence?
Yes.
Would that be a sleight of hand? Wouldn't that be a sleight of hand?
Our hand is still Dex.
You know, you can do it as a just for checks like this.
I'm
That would be
asking-
a
Oh,
sleight-
cloth, and you rip your stick that you've been trying to work with.
Man.
The cloth rips.
Again?
Go right ahead.
I can do this. Can do this. Hang on. I know I can do this.
Oh, that is great. So it is snaps. Both pieces wind up bonking onto Basico's head with the rip of the cloth just as he thinks.
I look at her and I smile. I think you're much better with.
You know,
I have make the bomb myself just to show off.
Feel free to try. And part of this is the cloth itself. That is why this.
Is it intelligence or is it any kind of
It
you know,
is
skill
Dex
check?
and intelligence. Rolls. You're though Kiaran would hear the cracking of the stick, like going to snap the moment it is
Well-
used.
Why am I using a stick?
To make a bow.
we're making like a hairband. Like a hairband bow thingy. Ribbon?
Yeah,
Oh,
ribbons.
I want to make a. Could Tiver try?
Go ahead.
It's like one of these, maybe.
Like a beautiful ribbon for a beautiful mother.
Mm.
And a bow. Like that might be.
You should have said hair
Or just simply.
accessory, and I would have gotten
You
it.
said that.
But Vasico would have made one if that's what you were trying to make. But you kind of ripped
I'll make.
cloth as you tried to make it.
So yeah.
I'm holding it up and smiling. I put it in her hand. Make me pretty.
I gotten it. I would have gotten it. And then between her horns.
Seemingly
God.
very happy about this.
I'm looking forward to a Photoshop of this. Imagine if Royal or Vinor actually comes back at some point, and it becomes like a plot thing, and then the first thing they see is a female. And they're like, "How many sessions did you have without me?"
Too many.
Like a proper lady, and I do a slight bow. Oh. Yes,
Now, the
thank
only
you.
thing she's missing
Hire-
is a dress, Valerie would say. Amazing tone.
I will look, Valerie. Yes, please.
As everything is going on, Lumen starts infuse the essence into another role.
Do you know how to make a dress?
So, is there something I have to roll to see the quality
What?
of the fiend essence I'm making? Fiend essence traded behind. I can do for checking if it's high or low quality.
Wouldn't that alchemy kit check?
I do have an alchemy kit, but not an alchemy check.
It's under the tools proficiencies.
Yes, but intelligence with the modifier.
Yeah.
If you put it in your sheet.
Like,
So,
I have
no.
an herbalist and cooking tool proficiencies.
Yeah, let's go.
It's a pretty decent quality. Maybe a little better to make.
I mean, what I expected to make is already a really potent poison. Oh my god.
I would like that check to be higher. Yeah, I still would expect it to be higher for a alchemist without, proper use such high grade things. That a skill check would be higher than a,
It has a
22.
19, by the way.
Ah. See.
So it is successful. Is it like super duper amazing? No. But
Think about it like red.
things.
That's how potent it is.
Isn't snake venom really poisonous?
It can kill 100 people in the matter of minutes.
Well, that's pretty good.
That's decent.
With one bite.
Yeah, imagine if Kieran just dips some of her arrows on that.
Well, she doesn't know
Anything
what
that
her arrows
bleeds.
do.
Well, she will figure out at some point, and she can also have normal arrows. She isn't stopped from buying any. Or making any.
I think I already have some.
Yeah, you have
Exactly.
that, and I also have for you.
An A of point stick.
Okay.
Does anyone here know how
Chelsea would raise her hand. I made
Lumin knows
Cosmic.
about dresses, but not how to make. Again, Moon, I gave you Lumin's backstory, so you know what.
but Chelsea would point to Precious and say, I made that outfit.
Wow. What do you say? Dress.
Would I like a beautiful dress?
How much for making one?
5 silver.
Also, I gotta ask: is there any special potencies or effects that Fiend Essence have besides?
I do not know right off the bat.
Any information about it directly, at least not in E5. So I assume it will be a thing.
If it is, I will let you know. So,
Not really. I just wanted to know if you knew anything. Because as long as fiends exist as an enemy, but its utility will be dependent on, the rule or, the campaign. But as far as now, we're not going to look at it as a deadly poison for now. Not any more unique uses for it.
Yes.
With her achievement, Lumin bottles up those swirling fiend essence. Looking really proud at her progress.
it was Jessica. She would make.
Oh my god, can you show us the dress?
Yes, I can.
Like in an image? Oh,
I
this
can.
is great.
I just gotta download it. The dress she winds up making. I'm not gonna show it in game, but
Angel?
yeah, you all might want to take a look at that. I will.
Is it OEP Jiffy? Suspicious.
Beautiful.
Open it.
I get that.
Yeah, it's a bit rough when that happens. I don't know. This, especially on my phone, has just been bugging out lately.
Oh, it's download. See if I can't make it a PNG and drop it in.
In the meantime, Lumin slid over towards Kieran, looking at the transient vial of fiend essence towards her.
Okay, there it is.
Just wait.
Created liquid in the bottle looks dark, with a fiendish tint to it.
It
Lumin nods as she tries to bring her slate up again and clumsily writes down poison. 4 arrows.
Wow. Impressive. I think that's gonna be very handy.
She hands the distilled fiend essence over there. Just tell me when you put it in your inventory. Vial of distilled and concentrated fiend essence.
Yep. Got it.
Lumin smiles. She
That dress is absolutely perfect. Only for the next mother.
Lumin cocks her head in confusion as she looks at Vaseko's new
You
smirking
think?
a bit. Smirking a bit. Silent.
that Chelsea would bring some such black hiking boots that are more made for women.
They're so nice to me.
Fabulous. Show stopping.
The everlasting stopper.
That's how oh,
And with this getup, Vasico, despite being a female, looks more feminine with the outfit.
just wait.
Yes,
I
the
am working on the
sissification is
picture.
beginning.
And Chelsea would walk and say something along the lines of, with this I want you to draw.
What do they say?
With this I want you to draw.
Oh, that's good. And I will remove that from. I need one or will I not need
You
one?
won't.
Okay.
I mean, you're already pretty flat, so.
A bitch.
It does accentuate the
Well,
flat bigger.
I just want to say the fact of the bandages around my body, I could totally for my.
Worst case scenario if it was needed.
She would hand over the outfit And the tie that is supposed to go around him, the head, the outfit. It weighs nearly 20 pounds.
Ooh.
While the rest of the outfit
The
weighs
what
less
now?
than 5.
The what now?
The band that is supposed to go around his kimono dress is part, and it weighs nearly 20 pounds. While the rest of the outfit,
Why so heavy?
Where
no,
I wonder if she can do it. Ever decide and take off the tag on his collar, where to his her and ask her if she could make the tag also give him.
she could think for a moment and nod.
How much would it
After-
cost?
She'd say, I'll do it just because it looks like it'll be fun for me to do.
Or, uh, 10 silvers and ask how you make 10 silvers for each outfit.
No need, just 10 silvers and I'll make the outfit. Dine's in, and it should be fine.
He's going to make sure to give her 10 silvers for it.
She with the pendant that was on his collar and say, here, put the design that I had. Say this,
Reattached pin.
that all the designs that she has are female.
And he's
And
fanboy,
of
so
varying
he probably would enjoy it.
professions and such. Women to work. And she would tell him, all you need to do to change the out use the tag a little.
Okay, so he's going to put it back on, and which one automatically comes back to him.
It would come back
So
as the maid outfit. But color.
What color?
It is in lavender.
Lavender maid dress, heck yeah.
So he's going to squeeze to see what comes out next.
It's inside it.
Nurse is out. She's gonna look at it and then try to keep that one on for now. You're just going to keep Nurse Tim for now.
And the nurse's outfit isn't pink, by the way.
Well, many colors. You know,
Guys. Timber is now in a pink maid outfit. Not pink, but nurse outfit.
so yes.
Adorable.
He looks like one of those dogs they dress up in a nurse outfit. Patience for emotional support.
Yeah.
Cute, adorable.
Yeah, but other features, you know. Okay, actually, I'm just gonna.
He's just going to limb at her, stick his tongue out, and then back in.
So freaking cute.
Lewin, looking at the adorable change, just looks flustered and then looks away for a bit.
Felicia would
I would
does
say
someone like
that
what she
is a
sees?
makeover.
Anything else?
Character, how many?
As many as you can think of that are feminine profession outfits. That they all have the most layer for that outfit.
Okay, color of fem. Okay, color tag of feminine outfits.
Like, instead of being a bluish white, became a lavender, and
Yeah,
a light pink.
that for a while.
Uh, One thing, Vasico, you would notice, however, that this outfit, despite how heavy it is, it is quite warm. It's able to be worn in all kinds of weather.
Is my outfit, is my armor still as heavy as it is before?
Yours, yes. Because the length of the maid outfit to the nurse outfit didn't change. Though you do notice that you are in high heels now, for some reason.
The high heels and kind of just like, was the high heels necessary?
Of course it was.
Kelsey would look at you and say, of course they're necessary. It pulls the entire outfit together.
Absolutely. I mean, if we have enemies along our travels, they might be too stuck to do about it.
Again, just like change it to a female. Wonder what would happen then.
Yes, it's wicked male.
Any reaction from Lumen when he says that he could always change into a female?
Really outside of surprise, I guess.
You have in the other location.
Yes.
So, are we just about done, or are we continuing a little bit more?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, then.
With that carried away, how did you guys enjoy the session?
so,
I enjoyed it.
yeah, you guys
I
think
took
so
a few
too?
turns.
Oh, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Were you
I am
expecting
definitely
me
excited for
to
our next session.
have them just that, though?
I mean,
No?
we can bring that up as a plot point later. Because
Yeah.
there are weird things happening in Blunderland.
That's fair, but I was not prepared of
It's
something
what you
that
guys would call
weird.
blunder, though. Because you're blundering with rolls.
Everything is a blunder in this land.
Everyone's mad here.
We're all mad, say.
We're all
Oh,
mad here.
Basico, were you expecting to change like that so early in the session?
So early in the session, is there any appropriate point in the session where you change gender? I'm asking for a
Maybe.
friend.
I know in cases it would be a mental break for some characters if they were the first one to change gender like that. And just so you guys are aware, the effects are permanent unless you take another one. I will not say what happens if you is the only one who knows the actual effect of what will happen. Because
That's
I
gonna be
told them.
interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
But
No.
yes, they have down
I was like, that you
found a
take it
bottle
again.
of think.
Yeah. When we decided to stop there.
Hmm.
I went for a swim.
Yeah, and Valerie knew what these were. Valerie knew exactly what they were. By the way. That's why she said it's
Well,
not poison if that's what you're asking.
I am about to get for you guys.
Okay.
Ah, glorious.
And the recording here.